Here we go, baby. Begin the ball to start. Let's not have another Cardinals game. Let's take care of business early. If we lose to someone named Tommy DeVito. CeeDee Lamb, what a one-handed catch. We really couldn't score on 4 downs on the goal line. We have red zone problems. At least the Giants went 3-0. Did we really go 3-0 after getting that great field position? I do not care about Tommy DeVito or his story. His mom still makes his bed. CeeDee Lamb in the route. Touchdown, let's go. Did Dak just get picked off? The Giants offense doesn't suck. They're atrocious. Thank you, defense. How is CeeDee always open? Jalen Brooks, first catch of his career. Hopefully it's the first of many. Jake Ferguson, wide open, touchdown, let's go. Turn out the lights. The party's over. What quarter y'all think Cooper Rush comes in? Into the second? Neville Gallimore, first sack of the season? Rico Dowdle and Pollard are hooping. Brandon Cooks, touchdown, 21-0. Maybe Dak should throw an early interception every game. He's locked in now. Tommy DeVito is garbage. Cooks, he was almost gone. 35 yards? How did CeeDee Lamb catch that? I thought Dak was throwing it away. Run it, Dak. Run it! Touchdown! The Giants have 1 first down. They have 27 yards of offense in the first half. We got a whole nother half, too. Dante Fowler sacked him on the first play. DeMarcus Lawrence sacks him on the second play. Dang, we actually didn't score. The Giants finally got a first down. I'm proud of you, Giants. Hold up, they're actually moving the ball now. Tommy's kind of fast now. Did they score? About time. 28-7. And we answer right back. Michael Gallup, 35-7. Deron Blaine, interception. Spicy. Brandon Cook, how many yards was that? This is Brandon Cook's best game so far. Maybe we take Dak out soon. Can't have Dexter Lawrence just hitting this, man. Dak almost got intercepted again. Cooks. Another first down. He has 173 yards. Another touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. It's too easy. 42-7. It's rush out. Dorrance Armstrong sack. That's the 5th sack of the game. Let's go, Cooper Rush. Get your reps in. Why is CeeDee Lamb still in the game? CeeDee made NFL history. First receiver 3 straight games of 10 catches or more and 150 yards or more. Rush threw an interception, bro. They only got a field goal anyway. Greg Olsen, please stop being soft. I don't care if the second string or not. Y'all gotta stop us. Dowdle, touchdown. Are we down at the 1? Now he's in. 49-10. Did they cut away from the game? Are you kidding me? Nothing like playing the Giants for a palate cleanser. And we get to play the Panthers next week. If Brandon Cooks plays like this every week, we're gonna be unstoppable. We can only play the teams on our schedule. Isn't that what you said last year? Y'all barely beat us. Y'all only beat us because of the refs. Same thing's about to happen to the Panthers next week. The Commanders suck. Have fun against Kansas City next week. How about them Cowboys? Welcome to the NFC East meeting, week 9. Ha ha! Ha ha! What you gotta say now, Cowboys? You barely beat us. We should have won that game. I mean, it really was a good game. Should I give them props? Y'all suck. Y'all needed the refs to escort you on that last drive, and y'all still couldn't get it done. I know y'all ain't talking about the refs. I'm just glad we didn't lose to the Patriots. We lost to the Raiders, we know. Daniel Jones for the rest of the season. Oh, I mean, your season was already over before that. Why do I even come to these meetings? Speaking of injuries, you may want to tell your players to stop playing dirty, Cowboys. Are you being serious right now? DeMarcus Lawrence tried to go for Jalen Hurts' knee. Jason Kelce literally pushed him in the back. And now Dallas Goedert's out because Marcus Bell broke his forearm. Marquise Bell. And that happens a lot when you try and stiff arm people. Be for real. Y'all are just a dirty team. No, what's dirty is the refs calling pass interference on an uncatchable ball 8 yards out of bounds. Anything's catchable for A.J. Brown. What's dirty is the refs picking up a hands to the face call that happened right in front of him. Same thing happened to Brandon Graham on that play. No, what's dirty is I'm the only one here that doesn't have a jersey. What's that about? You lost to the Raiders. You don't deserve one. That's fair. Y'all had a chance to beat us and Dak just couldn't get it done. So we're really putting this on Dak, right? The same Dak that outperformed Jalen Hurts, Dak? Whoa. Relax, buddy. The same Dak that was getting pressured by Hassan Reddick almost every play, Dak? He can't play O-line too. I tried to tell y'all he's better than Micah. Can't you guys just admit that it was a good game? Yeah, like you guys are pretty equal in talent. Y'all are both good teams. That was one of the best games I've watched in a long time. I'm just glad I still had some of my high blood pressure medicine. Why don't I have a jersey for real? This is messed up. It was a good game. Yeah, it was. For the refs. Wow. They literally handed y'all the A.J. Brown touchdown. Y'all injured our players intentionally. While they're arguing amongst themselves, I'm plotting for the wild card. His knee was down. He didn't even have possession. Maybe Dak shouldn't have stepped out of bounds on that 2-point conversion. You ever think about that? Wait, if we make the playoffs, does that mean we have to keep Ron Rivera? And Jack Del Rio? Y'all can still lose the next 5 games. Yeah, I heard that all before. 8-1, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly. Maybe I'll get a jersey for Christmas. Do I have to come here next week? Oh, yeah. I don't know if I want to win or lose against Seattle now. You know, I might come next week. I might not. It's our bye week. Ours, too. You guys play us next week. Exactly. Here we go, baby. I've been waiting for this. We getting the ball first? Is Tyron Smith playing? He is? Zach said we want to be up at halftime so they boo their own team. Did we just go 3-and-out to start the game? Why would we run the ball twice up the middle? 4th and short, they going for it? They gave them a good spot. That was some bull. Sam Williams almost got the sack and the fumble. I don't care if it's Jason Kelce's birthday. The man needs to retire. Are you going for it again on 4th and 3? Dallas Goedert really converted. And Kenneth Gainwell scores on the next possession. Great. Go, Trevor, go! That's what we needed. Ball's at midfield. CeeDee Lamb got him on the slant and First and goal, baby. Jake Ferguson, touchdown. That's how you answer. Micah Parsons, sack number 1, baby. Good 3-and-out defense. Is Kevontae Turpin okay? Jake Ferguson, 35-yard gain. Jake is hooping. Hassan Reddick, sack Dak. Dang it. CD Lamb, first down on 3rd and long. Touchdown, Kevontae Turpin. I guess he's feeling better now. It's Turpin time. Up 14-7. Automatic Aubrey scared me on the extra point. Aubrey kicked the ball out of bounds. Bruh. A fumble. Marquise Bell got that. Run. If the Eagles recovered the fumble, they need to remove the tush push. That's the only way the Eagles can score. 14-14, 5 minutes left in the half. Did that get sacked again? Going for it at midfield? Jake Ferguson, first down. Michael Gallup, catch that. You're wide open. Brandon Aubrey on the match. 17-14. Micah Parsons, sack. Jalen Hurts injured. DeMarcus Lawrence hit his knee. Is he staying in the game? Now when we beat them, they're going to say Jalen Hurts' knee was injured. Who even is the Eagles' backup quarterback? Second half. Y'all got to turn up defense. Personal foul? What is Rashawn Evans doing? Now they're starting at the 40. I don't want to hear anything about Jalen's knee. This man's running QB keepers. We really let them drive down the field on us. Come on, defense. I don't know if Deron Bland could have done anything. That's just a perfect throw. Come on, offense. We got to answer them. 21-17. They want to call that holding on Schoonmaker, but they don't want to call the holding on CeeDee Lamb? Interesting. Why are we punting? Aubrey can make this field goal. Looks like we got to beat the refs, too. Is this how Dolphins fans felt? Who was the neutral zone infraction on? One finger. They called pass interference on an uncatchable ball? That was 8 yards out of bounds. The refs are wilding. And A.J. Brown scores. With the help of the refs, 28-17. There we go, Gallup. We needed that 3rd down conversion. 4th down, we got to go for it. QB sneak, that's a 1st down. I'll take that personal foul, too. He tried to push Jake Ferguson and fell backwards. Greg Olsen got to be the top 2 most annoying announcers out there. That got flipped over on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Schoonmaker. Let's go. They're saying his knee was down? Are you kidding me? He literally got tackled before the ball even got there. They overturned it. These refs are ridiculous. I hate Nick Sirianni. Way to hold, defense. 3 now. Yeah, that screen to Pollard did not work. Go ahead, scrap that. Jalen Tolbert, let's go. 1st and goal, baby. Who's the penalty on? Penalty's on the Eagles. Touchdown, Pollard. They called illegal formation. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown. No flags. Let's go. Dang, Dak stepped out of bounds. It's 23-28 now. We gotta score a touchdown. Micah Parsons got held. Of course they don't call it. 3 and out, baby. We can do this. CeeDee Lamb to midfield. Oh my God. We're down until we gotta have 1st down, Schoonmaker. That sack hurt us. Did Dak get sacked again? They picked up the hands of the face penalty. They're cheating. They're literally cheating. 3rd and 31. Oh, 4th down and 8 now. Jalen Tolbert. Incomplete. Game's over. Fumble! Do we get the ball back? How did Micah not get that fumble? We got less than a minute. Let's go, Dak. Pass interference on Michael Gallup. We're still in this. Jake Ferguson caught that. And roughing the passer on Dak. This is wild. Dak got sacked. We can't take a sack there, Dak. Last play, 3rd and 21. Delay a game. 3rd and 26. CeeDee Lamb short. Dang it! We were so close! Got no one to blame but ourselves and the refs. You're really gonna talk trash? Y'all barely won. We should have beat y'all. This was one of the craziest games I've ever watched in my life. Great game. Terrible outcome. Great game. That's all right. Eagles got a hard schedule coming up. We play the Giants next. Wait till y'all play us at home. My heart is not built for this. I'm getting too old for this. If Dak would have just got the 2-point conversion, if the refs would have just called pass interference on the goal line, so many what ifs, man. I gotta deal with Eagles fans now. I hate the Eagles, man. Welcome to the NFC East meeting, week 8. It feels good to be number 1 in the NFL again. Hey, shut up. We should have beat you guys. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. We really lost to the Jets. The Eagles know what that feels like. What did you expect, though? Your quarterback's Tommy DeVito? I never thought I'd miss Daniel Jones. I never thought we'd trade Montez Sweat and Chase Young. We literally made y'all rebuild. Ron Rivera did that. Why'd you have to trade Chase Young to the 49ers, though? For real, man. Y'all are some serious haters. I know you ain't calling anyone haters. Be for real, Eagles. How are we haters? We destroyed the Rams, and then you text me the Rams suck. The Rams do suck. Then how come a couple weeks ago you said the Rams was your best win? Because a couple weeks ago they were better. So they got worse by adding Cooper Kupp? I don't make the rules. I just follow them. You literally make no sense. What makes no sense is you're the only NFC team in playoff contention that didn't make a move at the deadline. Yeah, y'all are wild for that. At least we can rebuild now. You said the same thing when Dan Snyder got fired. Your quarterback is Tommy DeVito. I wouldn't be talking right now. Is he related to Danny DeVito? I wish. We made our moves before the trade deadline. All right, we got Brandon Cook, Stephon Gilmore. Okay, keep telling yourself that. I do wish Jerry Jones would make bigger splashes, though. I wish we did what the Raiders did. We can dream. Fact of the matter is, we don't need anyone else. It would be nice, though, but we don't need it. Please keep that same energy next week when we beat you down. No, the only one who needs to keep that same energy is you guys once we beat you. I don't want to hear any excuses about Jalen's knee being hurt. Oh, Jalen Hurts' knee. What? Nah, we lose to the Raiders who just fired their coach. Well, that would be on brand, honestly. If we lose to the Patriots, who suck this year, it'd probably be on brand for us, too. Y'all both suck. Like, y'all are terrible. I just appreciate y'all trading your players before we play you guys. Y'all real for that. Real depressed. I can't wait to silence Cowboys fans. Y'all been talking way too much. Do you know what projection means? I know what interception is, and Dak's about to throw several against us. Jalen Hurts has more interceptions than Dak. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because we're still winning. The logic of Eagles fans needs to be studied. Yeah, but we also root for our teams, so I see what you're saying. Maybe y'all would have beat the Cardinals if they had traded Josh Dobbs earlier. You realize when we beat you, you would have lost to a team that lost to the Cardinals? Yeah, but we didn't lose to the Cardinals, so it still doesn't count. Okay. Wow. Oh, all right. I'm out. It doesn't matter anyways. Y'all are going to lose. Meeting adjourned, everyone. I'll see you guys back next week. On the Shut up! Here we go, baby. We getting the ball to start? Is Tyler Smith playing? He's not. First play, Dak gets sacked. Did Dak get sacked again? Does our O-line hate Dak? Jake Ferguson! Oh my God! Touchdown! That's how you start the game. No, I don't want to hear anything about the illegal contact. He touched CD. Sit down. Puka Nacua pushed off Deron Bland. Great tackle, Deron Bland. They had that screen set up. They got a new kicker. Lucas Harvizikai Lucas. CD Lamb is hoping. Can we block Aaron Donald? Dang! How long is this field goal? 58 yards? Aubrey, automatic. 10-3. Deron Bland interception. That's a big six. Spicy. That's his third pick six of the year. 17-3. Micah Parsons sack number 1. I love when he does his crawl. Block punt. Oh, Sam Williams. Safety! Go Torpica! Down to the 14-yard line. CeeDee Lamb, touchdown! Let's go! 26-3. Who said we can't score in the red zone? The Commanders are up 14-3. Keep up the good work, commies. What a catch, CeeDee Lamb. Did Dak throw an interception? Dang. Is that a fumble? Micah strip sack. Dang, that might be a pass. Yeah, that's a pass. I mean, we're still getting the ball back. It doesn't matter. CeeDee Lamb's open again. Another touchdown. Puka Nacua caught that. They should have challenged. They scored before half. About time, sure. They didn't even get the 2-point conversion. It's 33-9 and it's halftime. Matthew Stafford's thumb hit that helmet. That had to hurt. Did Gronk just say Micah Parsons on the halftime report? So that's a horrible way to come out of the half. The heck? We really let them drive the length of the field. The Rams are back in the game now. It's 33-17. That's only 2 scores. Just going for it on 4th down. First down, Cooks. If Tony Pollard doesn't bobble that screen pass, that's the first down. Brandon Aubrey, automatic. 3-score lead, 36-17. Good drive, boys. DeMarcus Ware finally got inducted to the Ring of Honor. If we don't put Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor, Matt Stafford is out now? That's game. Who is Brett Rippon? Turn out the lights. The party's over. Turnover on down. Good job, Brett. I love CeeDee Lamb. How many yards does he have now? Brandon Cooks wide open. Touchdown. Chuma Edoga's out? Man, I hope it's not serious. What are the Dak haters gonna say now? 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards passing? Is it rush hour? 43-17, baby. I love watching football. Did I ever tell you that? Wow, they cutting away from our game? I don't want to watch Commanders Eagles. The Commanders suck. How do the Eagles keep winning? I guess we'll just have to beat the Eagles ourselves. We own all LA teams. Oh, now all of a sudden the Rams suck. Oh, okay. But when the Eagles beat the Rams, they didn't suck then, right? That's how you play football, Cowboys. You see what happens when we give CeeDee Lamb the ball? That's what I'm saying. Throw him the ball. If we play like this every week, we can't be beat. How did the defense carry Dak and he had 4 touchdowns? Explain that to me. He had over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. I don't want to hear any excuses after we beat y'all next week. How much you want to bet? Huh? Good luck, Eagles. You're gonna need it. Welcome to the NFC East meeting week 7. Yeah, what happened to us losing to the Dolphins? Yeah, what happened to us losing to the Commanders? Do I have to be here? The Dolphins were missing 3 of their starting offensive linemen and you paid the rest. Here we go. You can never give us any credit. Honestly, I'm impressed, Giants. Thanks, Cowboys. I'm impressed with your ability to mess up a take when there's potentially 2 generational quarterbacks in the draft. We need one of those. And no, Commanders, you cannot leave just yet. Can Ron Rivera? How come every time we beat a good opponent, you always have an excuse? How come the Dolphins had 10 penalties and y'all had 0? Man, I don't know. We just played better. See, and that's why I can't give you any credit. You're unrealistic. Are you really calling people unrealistic? I know Mr. It's Our Year isn't talking. Do you even hear yourself right now? It's true. You have to admit the rest were one-sided. Yeah, sort of like your moms, and not having 3 offensive starting linemen matters. I remember last time we played a game without 3 starting offensive linemen. Sometimes it feels like we're only playing with 3 offensive linemen. I don't feel anything. You know what? We're just gonna have to beat you down in 2 weeks' time. So you're just gonna bypass our game this week? Like, we don't even matter? How does it feel? We would've won if Daniel Jones played. Probably. I can't wait to expose you for the frauds you are. Please, try. Quick question. Who's the Cardinals' only win this season? I know. Y'all about to lose to us, the Chiefs, the Bills, y'all gotta play. The Niners. We ain't losing to the Niners. Hey, we could beat them too. Y'all are garbage. Y'all might be the worst team in the league. You realize if you lose next week and we win next week, we'll have the same record? We do suck. I feel seen. At least you can admit you suck, unlike someone I know. Man, that's great, Commanders. Finally something we all can agree on. I thought it would be better when Dan Snyder left. Let it out. It's just the same thing. We suck, and we're gonna continue to suck as long as we have Riverboat Ron running the show. And Jack Del Rio. Why do we even change our name? That's a great question. You know what else is? And we changed it over. Who did the Cardinals beat this year? Over. We might change it again. I thought a team that lost to the Jets said something. Oh, we play them next. We'll show you how it's done. Can we just go back to when it was just the Redskins again? But then Dan Snyder will be there too. Ah! Y'all really gonna sign Kevin Byard like that? How much help does Jalen Hurts need? You know he plays defense, right? Unlike your team. What are you gonna do when they ban the tush push next year and Jalen Hurts has to run actual plays? What are you gonna do when Howie Roseman signs another top player and Jerry Jones sits around and does nothing? You got me there. Ha ha! What a glorious day. We don't got to worry about nothing this week. Did you see the Lions lost? Yeah, the Lions got destroyed. We're closer to being number one in the NFC now. The Lions suck. Oh my gosh. They said they were better than us. Did you see the Commanders lost to the Giants? Watching this Eagles game? Man, the refs suck, man. How can this happen? They were supposed to lose to the Dolphins. They were supposed to lose. Not like this, man. Not like this. I gotta listen to them all week now? If the Dolphins just had all their people, the Eagles would have lost. Right? 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 I hate the Eagles, man. Why do they keep winning? Why? Well, well, well. Welcome to the NFC East meeting week 6. I don't want to talk about it. You almost upset the Bills. We upset our fan base even more. Commanders, how you doing? You doing all right? Oh, yeah, we're doing great. How about yourself? How you doing, Cowboys? Listen, before you say anything, I'm doing fantastic. Mainly because we didn't lose to the Jets. I would laugh, but nothing's funny these days. Your O-line is. Well, at least we didn't lose to the Cardinals. Commanders, did you hear that? What was that? I think Jalen Hurts threw another interception. You must be used to seeing interception with Dak as your quarterback. You know, that's interesting because as of week 6, it says right here, Jalen Hurts had 7 interceptions and 1 fumble loss, and Dak only has 4 interceptions. Dang. Shut up. Your quarterback's Daniel Jones. Technically, it could be Tyrod Taylor. We don't really know yet. We're waiting to see. I'll stop. It's just funny because weren't you saying a week ago, oh, you just beat the Jets. It's Zach Wilson. And then you lost to them. Well, Lane Johnson got injured. Nah, we don't want to hear that. I know you ain't talking about injuries. I knew y'all were fraudulent. And y'all about to get exposed by the Dolphins this week. So we lose 1 game and now we're fraudulent? Yes. Pretty much. Yeah, we should have beat y'all. Whatever. We're still number 1 in the NFC East. Enjoy it while it lasts. Y'all could realistically lose the next 6 games in a row. So could we. True. Relax. You'll get a chance to prove you're not fraudulent, Eagles. Both y'all need to shut up. Y'all were playing the Falcons and you barely beat the Chargers. Better be glad Kellen Moore sucks. Yeah, but you know what we didn't do? What? Lose to the Jets. This is glorious. We got a bye week coming up. Get to watch you lose to the Dolphins. Do we even have a realistic chance of beating the Commanders? Only if Daniel Jones doesn't play. Whatever, Cowboys. You still lost to the Cardinals. How often are you going to bring that up? Literally every time you bring us up losing to the Jets. What if I just bring up Devontae Smith missing wide open catches? Whatever. Where are you going? Why did we run the ball right before halftime, though? Here we go, baby. The Eagles and 49ers lost? We gotta win this game. We better win the Kellen Moore revenge game. Getting the ball to start? We really went 3-0 to start the game, and the Chargers scored already. Kellen Moore came prepared. Finally, we getting CeeDee Lamb involved. 4th and 1. Let's go for it, baby. Read option touchdown! Let's go, baby! Let Dak cook. Can we tackle Keenan Allen? Did Herbert just catch the ball that got batted down and get a 1st down? This is ridiculous. Wow. They really gonna call a personal foul on J-Ron Curse? What do you want him to do there? NFL is soft. Illegal hands to the face now. The refs are cheating. Somehow the defense held them. So surprised they didn't call another penalty. We should really try not going 3 and out on offense. Can we try that? Offsides on Dante Fowler. How many penalties are we gonna get this game on defense? Still stop them anyways, baby. They called roughing the passer for us? Wow.
সবে সুবিধা নিতে আসে না, যে ভালো লাগলো হাত ধরলাম, আর ভালো লাগলো না তো হাত ছেড়ে দিলাম।
আপনাদের মতো বকাটে ছেলেদেরকে আমার ভালো মতো জানা আছে।
ফুলটা রাখুন।
আপনার যদি ন্যূনতম কোনো লজ্জাবোধ থাকে, নেক্সট টাইম থেকে আপনি আমার সামনে আসবেন না।
তাহলে প্লিজ আমাকে বিয়েটা করে ফেলুন, প্লিজ আমার বিয়েটা করা খুব দরকার।
আমার কি কখনো বিয়ে হবে না?
মা, এগুলো কি রান্না করো? এগুলো কোনো রান্না হলো?
রুচির কোনো সমস্যা হচ্ছে? আপনার বয়সটা?
আচ্ছা, আপনার কেমন মেয়ে পছন্দ?
আবার যে কোনো ধরনের মেয়ে হলেই চলবে। পাচি কখন আসবে?
আমাকে পাত্রী মনে হয় না।
নিজের বিয়ে ঠিক করতে হবে না?
উইল ইউ ম্যারি মি প্লিজ?
ভালোবাসা নয় চলো না,
আপনাকে যা বলাটা আমি ফোনই বলে দিয়েছি।
যাব না
সবাই হাত ছেড়ে দেয় না, অনেকে হাতটা শক্ত করে ধরে রাখার জন্য আসে। একবার বিশ্বাস করে দেখতে পারেন।
আপনার মতো ছেলেদেরকে কি বিয়ে করা তো দূরের কথা, কেউ প্রেমই করবে না।
কখনো ছেড়ে তোকে যাব না।
আমার 20,
আমারও 20
হয়ে গেল 1 লিটার।
আমাদের জন্য 19।
60 টাকা কিভাবে হবে?
হবে হবে, এই দামেই ডাবল ফুটি হবে।
রান আপ মাত্র 60 টাকায় 2 লিটার, তাই চলবে ডাবল ফুটির তোলপাড়।
এবার সবাই মিলে হবে।
সবাই সুবিধা নিতে আসে না, যে ভালো লাগলো হাত ধরলাম, আর ভালো লাগলো না তো হাত ছেড়ে দিলাম।
আপনাদের মতো বকাটে ছেলেদেরকে আমার ভালো মতো জানা আছে।
ফুলটা রাখুন।
আপনার যদি ন্যূনতম কোনো লজ্জাবোধ থাকে, নেক্সট টাইম থেকে আপনি আমার সামনে আসবেন না।
তাহলে প্লিজ আমাকে বিয়েটা করে ফেলুন, প্লিজ আমার বিয়েটা করা খুব দরকার।
আমার কি কখনো বিয়ে হবে না?
মা, এগুলো কি রান্না করো? এগুলো কোনো রান্না হলো?
রুচির কোনো সমস্যা হচ্ছে? আপনার বয়সটা?
আচ্ছা, আপনার কেমন মেয়ে পছন্দ?
আবার যে কোনো ধরনের মেয়ে হলেই চলবে। পাচি কখন আসবে?
আমাকে পাত্রী মনে হয় না।
নিজের বিয়ে ঠিক করতে হবে না?
উইল ইউ ম্যারি মি প্লিজ?
ভালোবাসা নয় চলো না,
আপনাকে যা বলাটা আমি ফোনই বলে দিয়েছি।
যাব না
সবাই হাত ছেড়ে দেয় না, অনেকে হাতটা শক্ত করে ধরে রাখার জন্য আসে। একবার বিশ্বাস করে দেখতে পারেন।
আপনার মতো ছেলেদেরকে কি বিয়ে করা তো দূরের কথা, কেউ প্রেমই করবে না।
কখনো ছেড়ে তোকে যাব না।
আমার 20,
আমারও 20
হয়ে গেল 1 লিটার।
আমাদের জন্য 19।
60 টাকা কিভাবে হবে?
হবে হবে, এই দামেই ডাবল ফুটি হবে।
রান আপ মাত্র 60 টাকায় 2 লিটার, তাই চলবে ডাবল ফুটির তোলপাড়।
এবার সবাই মিলে হবে।
ভাইয়া তো ফোন করছিল এয়ারপোর্টে তেল লাগে দাঁড়াই গেছে।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম।
কেমন আছেন দুলাভাই?
আসি মোটামুটি। দুলাভাই মানে?
এমন ভাব করতেছেন মনে হয় কিছু জানেনই না।
গ্রামের সব মানুষ কয় যে হে নাকি আমনের মাইয়া।
শুনলাম আপনি নাকি বিয়ে লেগে রাজি হয়েছেন।
আমি তো মদ খাই না।
অ্যাকচুয়ালি এটা অ্যাপেল জুস।
গ্রামবাসী আমার ধরছে সামনের মেম্বার নির্বাচনে ওরা আমার মেম্বার প্রার্থী হিসেবে দাঁড় করাতে চাই।
ভাবছিলাম এটা দিয়ে বিয়েটা শেষ, সমস্যা নাই, বিয়েটা আমি দেখতেছি আব্বা। আপনি আপাতত লাখ দিয়ে চালান।
2 লাখ টাকা দিয়ে নির্বাচন হয়? জীবনে বহুত বেঈমান ভাই দেখছি, বহুত বেঈমান ভাইয়ের গল্প শুনছি, কিন্তু আমার ভাইয়ের মতো বেঈমান আমি জীবনে কোনোদিন দেখি নাই।
বিয়ে করার জন্য ফল পারতেছে। আচ্ছা টাকা নেই তাহলে বিয়ে করবে কি দিয়া?
ওর বিয়ে শাদীর মধ্যে আমি নাই। কামিয়ানের মা শফিকুলের কাছে বিয়ে দিব না, ভাঙে দিছে।
ওরাই তো বিয়ার প্রস্তাব পাঠাইলো।
আরে নরমালি যদি কোনো পোলার কাছে টাকা পয়সা না থাকে তাহলে কোনো বাবা মাই তো তার মেয়ের তার সাথে বিয়ে দিব না। আমরা কি দিব?
প্রাণডালের আবেশে জটিল সময়ও মুঠোয় চলে আসে।
হা করো হা করো।
সময়টাকে মুঠোয় নিয়ে নাও।
প্রাণডাল।